The snake is swallowing the earth is the video I produced. I made a first update, and this is the second update. The snake has bitten the West. I want to inform you about the timeline's progression. The West has a timeline which is rooted in the timeline of the Roman Empire in the 3rd century. The Roman Emperor accepted Christianity, and so the element of grace entered imperial timeline, ladies and gentlemen. That's called the Western Empire. And America is leading that. And in the last video update, I explained how the difference between heavenly energy and worldly energy, how that worldly energy has entered the American destiny, whereby the Bible says whoever blesses Israel will be blessed by God, and whoever curses Israel will be cursed by God. The Bible says in the end of the world, in the end time, end game humanity, God himself will draw all the nations to the battle of Armageddon to destroy them. So the Jew hunt is not something out of the frame of understanding. The moment when the spirit of Jew hunter enters you, then you have been given over to play that narrative called the 666 New World Order energy to enter your authority system. That means you're cursed. So the moment God gives you over, the Bible say if God gives you over, it's like this. And God gave you over. And God gave the devil permission. The moment this starts happening to you, you are fallen from grace. So the West is sitting on this bubble called generational blessing, church empire, Christian empire, started in Roman Empire timeline. Explained in the first part of this video. And then I explained that once this New World Order worldly energy enters you, you will start putting the Palestinians and the Jews on equal foot, because you don't have that godly culture. You don't understand these godly laws. You go like this. It's just a book. Why? Let's bring real justice, rational justice. And all of a sudden, you're the International Criminal Court, and you put out a nice little Jew hunt arrest warrant. Bring in the representative of the authority system of the Israel. This is the reality of the day. The Jew hunt ghost came in the West. So let me tell you something. This International Criminal Court, just that you understand what I mean with the snake has bitten the West. The Roman timeline explained in part 1 and part 2, the original video and the update number 1, this update number 2, is that imperial timeline of grace, chosen by God for that purpose. And it has an imperial court. That's in Den Haag. That's the International Criminal Court. So the moment that imperial court of Roman grace timeline starts to hunt the Jews, then the justice core of the timeline has been reversed, cursed, given over to do satanic 666 justice. And that, ladies and gentlemen, means that all the kinds, all the national destinies of the West, one after the other, given over to this earthly energy, and now the very timeline itself. So the very Roman imperial grace timeline, after so many years, has come to a crash and has been bitten by the snake. Its judicial center is starting the Jew hunt, ladies and gentlemen. So let me tell you something as prophet of God. God is putting you to the test. Will you hunt the Jew? Go hunt that Jew and watch what heaven will do to your national destiny. I know you don't like to be threatened, but this is the time for threats.